Shalom. Paul Yahweh Shem Shah Bahashim Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us its truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the way to truth and in sincerity the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother slash elder. Shalom and salutations to you all. The name of this lesson is going to be called The Meeting, the Walkout, the Declaration. We will start with the walkout, which you should have seen by now. Very important. UN walkout on BB. All right, let's take a quick look. And I'm going to just go through these real quick. Okay. Very important that this guy understand, right, that it's over. Okay, so quickly, slowly. Yeah, this is very important as to the narrative, because they can't hide it anymore.
Now to some breaking news from the United Nations. Just as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took the stage to address world leaders, dozens of delegates from multiple nations walked out in protest. In the wake of mounting international criticism
Look at them walking out and look at the color of them.
Over Israel's recent military actions, Netanyahu touted its successes just moments after that walkout.
We crushed the bulk of Hamas's terror machine. We crippled Hezbollah, taking out most of its leaders and much of its weapons arsenal. You remember those beepers, the pagers? We paged Hezbollah.
But we didn't kill Charlie. We sniped everybody. We kill heads of state, and we're the experts at assassinate, but we didn't kill Charlie.
And believe me, they got the message.
We got
and
the
thousands of terrorists.
We're the terrorists.
Thousands of terrorists.
We're the terrorists.
Dropped to the ground.
Joining us now, NBC News International.
They were the only ones clapping.
Correspondent Matt Bradley in Tel Aviv. Matt, tell us what else we heard from Netanyahu this morning, and are you hearing anything about a deal involving Gaza? Because as the president was just leaving the White House, he seemed to say that there was a deal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things on the table in terms of a deal. Tony Blair is leading his own initiative to try to come up with a deal. We've heard about Trump's Riviera proposal. It's unclear whether that is actually going anywhere. We had heard that that was something that Trump had kind of shelved. Now it looks like it's still in the mix. But on that speech, we did see, as you mentioned, so many delegates walking out. Now, this isn't new. This is something of a convention, a tradition, when Netanyahu or any Israeli prime minister comes to speak, and this dates from before the October 7th attacks and Israel's war on Hamas and the Gaza Strip. But what we heard here was kind of a greatest hits from Benjamin Netanyahu, as you heard, lining up exactly the ways in which the Israelis have attacked and defeated their enemies all throughout the region using a map to do that. This was one of the latest gimmicks that Netanyahu has used this time. He came with props. The maps are something that he has often used in these speeches to the United Nations. Now, on that walkout, Netanyahu and the Israeli military found another audience, kind of to replace that audience of delegates who had walked out of the United Nations, this one in the Gaza Strip. Here's what the Prime Minister said about that.
I've surrounded Gaza with massive loudspeakers connected to this microphone in the hope that our dear hostages will hear my message.
Psychological warfare. The rock and roll music is what they played in Vietnam. They blasted it from the helicopters. It's a scare tactic.
Not forgotten you, not even for a second. The people of Israel are with you. We will not falter.
They ain't worried about no damn hostages. Anyway, so this is the walkout. Let's get a quick one. Let me see. We'll get chased out of the world, but let's get first. Discover thy sins. Foot shall slide. Sloppy, bear with me. When I figure this out, his foot shall will Willie. God dang. Bear with me. It should have came right up. Hmm. Deuteronomy 32 and 35, Salakia. To me belong vengeance and recompense. Their foot, who is their foot? Esau. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. Their day, right? His foot is slide. He don't even know. You're done. They just walked out on you. That's an indication. All right. What else was I gonna get? Let's see, foot slide, and then we're gonna be hated of all men. But all right, let's move on. The meeting. I'll come back to this when that precept comes up. I'll come back and get it, Lord willing. So let's move on to the meeting. Okay, because what does this mean that they walked out? Let's see. See, they only showed a snippet of it. Watch. What does it mean that they walked out? Look at who's walking out.
As Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took the
Who's
stage.
that? Who's walking out? Brown folks. Right? And they only showed 2 seconds of it, but what do you see? A train.
Address world leaders. Dozens of delegates from multiple nations walked out in protest in the wake of mounting.
All right? So this is the walkout. Chased out of the world. That's the spirit, chased out of the world. This nigga's getting, what was that? Chased out of the world. A brother made a video, a compilation video. Oh, you can't eat here. You gotta go. No, hell no. Get out of Bangladesh, motherfucker. You kill babies, right? Job 18 and 18. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. Okay? You hear that caveman talking about, yeah, we came out of the caves and found the light. Okay. All right, quest for fire. Good enough. This is the walkout. They're being driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. Go back to the walkout. Look, the hell out of here. We ain't hearing you, boy. We coming to get you, put you in chains, lock you up, and get you the hell up out of here. Right? The Carmanians are coming together with the wild boars. The wild boars are coming together with the wild men. What do they call themselves? I have to get that. Salakia. The meeting. If they turn their back on Bibi, they turn their back on who? Except calls the meeting. Where is it? Military summoned. For what? Meeting. 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 Urgent meeting. 100 top officers in rare meeting. Rare meeting. Secret meeting. Heck says meeting of military commanders. Never seen anything like this. Heck says calling urgent meeting. Heck says summons top U.S. military leaders for sudden meeting. Rare meeting. U.S. troops preparing for World War III. Urgent meeting of generals, admirals. Mysterious generals meeting to Nazi Germany. Are they going to fire some Colin Powells? You got to go, Nick. You got to go away in handcuffs. We're going to kill you hanging. Because you ain't finna roll with what we're about to do. Kind of meeting. Urgent meeting. Mysterious meeting. Unprecedented military meeting at Quantico. Rare meeting. Quantico meeting. Rare Quantico meeting. Urgent meeting. Surprise. Surprise! In-person meeting. No, you can't phone it in. No, what they call that shit that I was doing court on? Orders meeting. Gathering. Wasn't it a gathering? Mysterious meeting. Secure location. Secret meeting. Emergency meeting. Had enough? Come on, nigga. Say something different. Meeting of large generals and admirals. Scrambles to emergency meeting. Scrambles all top military. Orders top brass to the last minute. Woo! Last minute meeting. War talk. Emergency war talks at Quantico. You could just glean to meet with large number of top brass. Emergency World War III meeting. You know what this falls under? Rumors of war. Okay, do we have to go into it? We don't know what it's going to be. We're speculating. Emergency meeting of top brass. Emergency meeting, war or purge. Benny Johnskins. Benny Johnskins said, war or purge. Urgent meeting. Urgent. Urgent. Emergency. Urgent meeting of hundreds of generals. How many black ones are going to get killed? Okay? They can't just let them walk away, then they'll fight for the other side. No, they got to put them down. Look, James Comey indicted. They're going to kill him in front of everybody. Heck says call unusual meeting. Okay, I'm sorry. So, what is this? They secretly plot. Secretly plot. Planning. No. They plot. They plot in secret. Psalm 64 and 6. I had to track it. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Let's go to good news. They make evil plans. There's your plot. Let's get the word plot in here. As they plot their crimes, they say, we have devised the perfect plan. Yes, the human heart and the mind are cunning. They plot injustice, and we have devised the perfect plan. The meeting, what are they going to do? Senior military officials, are they going to kill some of them? They grabbed up Comey. Is that a tell? All right. What's going on here? We're about to see some tribunals, right? Right now, Trump and the administration are grabbing up their enemies, their political rivals, to kill them. Okay? We're at World War. Go back and check what you got to do to move forward in a world war. All right, so one more. The Declaration. Going into what? Okay, we got the plot, right? Did we get the plot? Let's get it one more time. They plot injustice and say, we have devised a perfect plan. Surely the human mind and the heart are cunning. Yeah, they're about to round up some people and purge the military. Right? Why? Because Bibi done got us all effed. All right? The rest of the world is stopping the genocide. What are we doing? We're ignoring it as we facilitate. All right? They believe they have the perfect plan. Anyway, the Declaration. Let's go to that. We'll go ahead and close. Europe. Makes digital mandatory. Just fucking take your chip and shut the fuck up. Look at this. They're hiding. All British adults to require a digital ID brick card. Okay? Here's where they are. See how they're hiding it? Look at this. Trump dresses down EU ally. What? Will be death. Nope. They're hiding this. I want something real short. Short shorts. 3 days. EU Digital Services Act. Let's listen to this. What is this?
How is the problem going to be fixed? And can America help?
Yes, America can help. The spotlight that was already being shone on the problem by the administration, by the amazing work that this committee is doing here, is hugely welcome by those of us who support the human right to free speech. We have people who are suffering under prosecutions, unjust prosecutions in Europe right now. I've outlined a lot of them in my written submissions, and it's only because of the support that's coming from this side of the Atlantic that we're able to see possibly a brighter future.
And we will continue those efforts.
Thank you.
I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
Whatever. Europe right now. Americans traveling to most European countries will have fingerprints scanned under. What new system is that? Let's look at this. What new system could this be?
I'll Uber to background.
See all of this? Check, 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 check. We're going digital, y'all. Everything has to be online in order to move forward.
In a facial photo at a...
Slovakia. Oh, it's going to do it to me. Fuck. Here we go. Come on.
If you're planning a trip to Europe, you're going to have to hand over way more than your passport when you get there. As part of a new entry-exit system, visitors to most European countries will have to provide 4 fingerprints and a facial photo at a self-operated kiosk. The information will be stored for 3 years, with the photo being used for ID verification on later visits. Travelers who refuse to provide their biometric data will be denied entry. The goal of the program is to enhance security and speed up border crossings, it is said.
Wrong.
The new system is set to be rolled out over 6 months, starting in October, and applies to 29 countries, including popular destinations like France, Italy, and Spain.
This is the digital infrastructure, right? The image of the beast system. Let me go back here, okay? Because I wasn't even talking about that, but that's about being able to travel over there. So BYD outsells Tesla in Europe again, in EU, Slovakia. What I'm looking for is this new thing, this digital. Let's just watch this.
Almost a decade and a half after the idea was scrapped, it seems that Keir Starmer is attempting to revive a policy of the Blair-era government in order to nominally deal with immigration. Rumours have started to swirl in the last couple of weeks that Starmer is on the cusp of introducing a new compulsory digital ID scheme, a development on Tony Blair's national ID scheme originally pitched in 2005. So in this video, we're going to explain exactly what the digital ID proposal is, the pros and cons of such a scheme, what the public think about it, and whether ultimately Starmer will succeed where Blair failed.
I don't want to see that. I want to see Europe. Digital ID. Man. Compulsory. You got to use their language, see? Compulsory means mandatory. One day. See how they all pop up now because you're hiding it? If I would have said the other word, mandatory, nothing would have came up, even though it's in there. Algorithmic. Look at it all. 10 hours. Digital ID cards. Should you be worried? Look at all of this. One word. Okay. So here's that word, mandatory. Look at this. Oh, we're hiding it. Compulsory, yeah. You can use that. This is how the devil hides shit. He's more subtle than any beast of the field. The ID card is dystopian. How long is this? 6 minutes. Dougie Fresh. Let's see. Oh, that's 3 years ago. 7 hours. We saw that, or I saw it.
What if I told you your phone is about to become your ID, whether you like it or not?
And after your phone, the C hit in your hand or in your forehead.
Well, it's all part of a controversial government plan to try and discourage illegal migrants.
Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID.
That's all you need right there. Where they slow walk. They're not even slow walking you anymore. They're fast walking. I'll finish this.
It's as simple as that.
Well, the government says digital ID will be compulsory for everyone in the UK, but you won't actually have to use it, to carry it, or show it to anyone unless you're applying for a job. The ID will be held on your phone, like the NHS app or a bank card, and it'll include your name, date of birth, nationality or residency status, and a photo, and
Ain't no microchip. Yep, is becoming pretty fucking evident right now.
Your address as well. By the end of 2029, you'll have to show it to your employer to prove you have the right to work in the UK, or they could be prosecuted. The government says it'll also make life easier when applying for services like driving licences, childcare or benefits. All European countries have ID cards. Some of them, like Estonia, have digital ones too.
Who else have digital ones? Who else is being pushed? How far along is this whole little scheme? So I'm gonna grab two real quick. 2 Corinthians 2:11. In order that Satan should not outwit us, for we are not unaware. Salakia. 2 Corinthians 2:11 in the King James, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. This is Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma. Right, that word. In their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell it, save that he had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, those are some current things that are, right, taking place. 1 Peter 4:7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch on the prayer. With that, we hope that the elect are edified. You brothers and sisters, shalom.